Good morning everybody, welcome to Sunday morning. Did you really think I would let you down on a Sunday morning by not bringing you a video? Well, today's video we're at the beautiful, amazing, stunning Trevose Golf Club. They've been doing some work out on the course which they seem to do every year and only makes this place better. We're actually down here for the Devon and Cornwall PGA event and I'm doing a break pass series. I've actually lined up my brother Paul to come out and play, and Joe the pro. There's about 30-35 pros playing in this event today, so this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'll bring that video to you at some point. We're probably going to break that down into two parts. This video brought to you in association with Golfing Days. Lots of positive things happening from that front as well, just an update on that. I'm going to be heading out in March. We've got a planned trip to go out in March to kind of Seville Paradise, northern Spain, and I'm heading over there to do some filming around a couple of the courses there, but also get on the beach where Seville used to hit some shots. We've also set up a match, so I'm going to be doing a match of Golfing Days versus DHG, so a Pro v Pro match. First one is already set up at Frilford Heath, 10th of February I believe, but myself and Chris Gill, first two pros up against Ollie from Golfing Days and one of his pros who he's bringing along when they run the pro events. They're going to sort of invite a pro along to come and compete in there. So we're going to get out on the golf course. I've got a few things that I want to talk to you about today, which are an update on the channel.
Yep.
So I was up till like 2 o'clock this morning.
As you normally are.
Doing a little bit of analytics, actually, looking into a few things. So I wanted to give a bit of an update on what the channel's been up to, certainly through the month of January, because I know there's been some people commenting on certain things. They're even saying, Jordan, that the channel is potentially doomed.
Doomed?
So I want to give some feedback on what's been kind of happening with the channel, and then obviously an update on what we got coming up, which is obviously really important.
Yeah.
And then the hot topic for today is talk about the channel's doomed. Are golf clubs ready for the potential, I say potential, what I believe is a big downturn in golf?
I don't even think they know it's coming.
They better be ready, because I believe it's coming.
Should be very good.
Looks all over it, mate, that.
Get on it, Joe. Get on it.
Looks all over it.
Yeah, it's good.
Morning. Good morning. Good morning to another Sunday morning show, Paul.
Oh, it's Sunday morning show.
We're on Sunday, so good morning,
yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday.
First and foremost, on behalf of the whole channel and everybody watching, congratulations on the arrival of your new baby boy.
Thank you very much.
Harry?
Little Harry, yeah.
Little Harry.
He's very little.
He is very little. He's brand new. He's brand new, so he's going to be little.
Proper new.
So, I came down to see you the other day and met him for the first time, and I think I was holding him for about, I would say about a minute and a half before he started crying, and then I delivered him back to you. But is he potentially the Open champion of 2045?
I think that's what it's been quoted, isn't it?
Is that what's been quoted? That's the number?
That's the target.
2045?
Yeah, that's the plan. And I can retire then.
Yeah, job done.
Keep coming. Out of a strike now.
Keep turning.
Let's try him. Lovely shot that. Oh, great shot. Beautiful strike.
So, subject of the day, do we think that there is a potential of a decline in golf and golf club membership, people playing golf? Just before we went into lockdown with the COVID side of things, golf was certainly in a decline and had been in for a number of years. You know, female participation massively dropping year after year, clubs trying to get themselves into a position to, you know, have better memberships, have more membership options because they were losing members ultimately. COVID hit. I mean, the governing bodies with golf did an amazing job of basically convincing the government, should we say, that golf was a fair sport to play, out in the open, walk around on your own, get some fresh air, part of your kind of daily routine. Well, to get control of who was on the golf course, clubs went back to saying, actually, golf clubs only available for members. So members only facility now for a period of time because they needed to manage who was on the golf course, spread of COVID, all of those sorts of things. So in the old days, you couldn't play a golf course like Trevose, or maybe not Trevose, but some of the private members golf clubs. You couldn't play there unless you were a member of a golf club and had a handicap certificate. So memberships were always really busy because people always kind of wanted things they couldn't get, which was getting access to golf courses, good golf courses. Needed a handicap certificate, so joined a golf club. The decline saw a lot of these golf courses opening their doors, allowing people to play without handicap certificates, which is fine and great, and happy to say that England Golf sort of pushed that for that. But then with COVID, it shut down again. So you can't play the golf course without being a member. So a lot of people joined golf clubs because they wanted to get out and play on the golf course, so they had to join. There was no other option, they had to join. So memberships kind of went up. However, now that everything's released, should we say, is membership going to start to kind of fall back down again because people can access pretty much any golf course they want. Joe the Pro,
hello.
Welcome to the Sunday morning show.
Thank you.
So, I've done a little bit of an explanation on I feel that golf is possibly going to be hitting a downturn, certainly in the next, over the next 18 months.
You've always been this optimistic.
Always, but it's more about what we can do. But you've got a bit of an opinion on it as well, have you not? Is it
you mentioned
double bubble?
Yeah, I think so, a little bit. You mentioned the COVID boom, which is obviously, like, you can't deny that. There was retail, everything went through the roof, and so many new people to the game. I think we forget the Tiger thing a little bit as well. 2019 Masters. I mean, I don't know quite how to explain it, but that I think that created a sort of a second part to that boom, or maybe the sort of pre-boom. As soon as you look at any PGA Tour event that he plays in, the viewing figures go through the roof.
Yeah.
Anything he's involved with, people are interested in. I just think, with what subsequently happened, the further injuries, the car crash, so on, and he's just not playing any golf, I think that has a huge effect. It's, I think there's a second part to it, not just the COVID thing, personally.
However, golf is not just about on a golf course, is it? No, because you practice a lot at Plymouth Golf Centre. We did a video down at Plymouth Golf Centre, and I would say in the last 5 years we've seen a lot more of these ranges putting in things like Trackman range, Top Tracer, people enjoying golf in a slightly different way.
Exactly, and it's becoming more like, I think they're following the model of bowling, really. So it's more trying to attract people to driving ranges. They don't necessarily play golf.
Yeah.
You know, like to go bowling, you don't need to be a professional
Bowler.
So they're trying to incorporate that sort of side of the leisure industry and try and attract more people in with the interactiveness. And you know, the one at the range at Plymouth has just put a coffee shop in, and it's, you know, it becomes more of a sort of social experience more than just sort of going down to grind and work on your game.
Yeah, I mean, what's really interesting, if you think about when we grew up, I mean, our birthday parties as kids, they'd either be like football parties, swimming parties. I remember hanging off the rafters at Brixham, and then as you get a bit older, then you go into bowling parties. Well, they're now doing kids' parties at driving ranges. Like we were the only people that play golf at our school.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now they're doing kids. And I'm not saying that golf has to go down that road, because I think they're separate. You know, it's like watching rugby, isn't it? You watch rugby, but you've also got the sevens rugby, and you've got union rugby and league rugby. There's 3 different types, but I don't say we have to go down the run of, you know, we need to relax everything.
It's just another offshoot that helps the golf industry. And, you know,
absolutely right.
Those golfers then, or those people who play the golf for fun, might enjoy it so much that they want to take it serious and go and play on the golf course. You know?
Yeah, absolutely right.
It's a good way of doing it.
So what's the answer then, Jordan? What could golf clubs do with the potential of a decline? I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen, I'm just pretty sure it's going to happen. What can they do to retain members? You're a member. What can they do to, your dad's a member, what can they do to retain people that play?
I think there's a few different answers, but mainly for me, I would say give people a proper reason to stay. And what I mean by that is constantly look to improve facilities and try and make year on year a better experience for your members.
Yeah.
Whether that's through practice facilities or improving the course, or just simple things like renovations, or maybe listening to a few improvements and making them within the clubhouse.
If they've got a spare room, they could probably add a gym. Add something that makes them not just being a golf course, add something to the facilities.
Exactly, yeah, and then you open it up then, especially in this country where it's not just kind of a 7-month project. You can come up in the middle of January and December and
hit balls.
Make use of your membership all year round. Which
Indoor
is,
studios, pros have done that, indoor studios.
Absolutely. So I think, yeah, just keep reinvesting, keep modernising, keep changing, and just try and be as best you can.
Have as much of a reason to keep them as a member than just golf.
Absolutely.
Have more of a reason than just golf.
Absolutely.
To keep them on your books. And on that note, what Jordan's saying there is, I mean, it's kind of not a bad thing that we're at Trevose today for this chat, because this is what Trevose have done. They have invested so much over the years. I've watched this place develop and grow and give back to the people that come and visit this place and the members of this place year on year. The golf course is exceptional. The facilities inside the clubhouse are exceptional. The accommodation on site is fantastic. It's, you know, it's a good benchmark for lots of golf clubs out there to not necessarily create a links course, but create the facilities, create improvements to the golf course. So whenever you come to Trevose, you've got to go to the halfway hut on 10. It's actually on the back of the 10th green. And if we have a little look inside. All right, George, what are you getting?
A bottle of water then.
Bottle of water?
We're getting 2 bacon sandwiches, 3 sausage sandwiches and 2 beers.
Literally the best halfway hut in the whole of the south of England. There you go.
Thank you very much, I'll take that. Have a great afternoon, guys.
Bye, bye, bye.
See you soon.
Oh, it's lovely in there, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Nicely nice and warm as well, isn't it? Like a little bit of respite for you, George.
That's the issue. When you go in there, you don't want to come out.
So another thing for golf clubs to think about, obviously, social media. You know, come up with some marketing campaigns of what you're trying to achieve, make a plan for those. Obviously there's print and things like that people have done in the past years gone by. But social media is such a big platform now that so many different areas you can go into. So finding campaigns of what you want to achieve, whether it's members, green fees, things like that. And then just keep getting some exposure out there, showcase yourself, showcase the beautiful facilities that you have, and showcase the changes that you're making, improvements you're making.
That's how you do it.
That's how you control a ball flight.
Love it. Letting the wind just move it onto the flag now. Oh, Paul.
So the last thing I want to talk about with the Sunday morning show is the channel and where we're at right now. Been a number of sort of comments coming in saying about like, oh, why are there so many reviews and this, that and the other. Well, at the end of the day, it's tech release time, so you're getting lots of products being released on the market, and it's trending. So by releasing those videos, we're kind of riding the wave of some other bigger YouTubers.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then what happens is you see huge growth from it, and
Attracts a lot of newer people, don't you?
yeah, you do.
This time of year, January.
Yeah, you do. You attract a lot of new people. And I was looking at the stats last night, and I should have been asleep. However, when we put out a course vlog, we average 1 to 2 new subscribers per video we put out. You put out a club review, 47 new subscribers on an average. Yeah. We've grown by nearly 500 subscribers in the past
3 weeks, really.
Literally two weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Just through
really.
The reviews. So.
Just doing the reviews and things.
Yeah. So I mean, the course vlogs will be back, and we will be doing them throughout the year. And you know, we're out here doing a similar style now.
Absolutely right.
But it's just something you've got to do, really, on the platform to move from step to step. So.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why we're at where we're at with the reviews, and the change of it will happen. We will still do reviews, but it will change as we go on through the year. Well, what a day that has been at Trevose. Big thank you to Trevose Golf Clubs for hosting us on this wonderful golf course. If you're ever in the area, make sure you come and check this place out because it is absolutely fantastic. Down in the comments, what do you think about what I'm talking about when it comes to golf in general? Where are we right now? It's all positive right now. I'm not trying to put a doomer on it, but it's all positive right now. It's just, can we deal with it moving forward if things don't go quite to plan? Down in the comments. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again possibly next week.